Later. Hey, how's it going, Sparky? If you're still here, you asked the question on Discord. Here's what I meant. Like inside here, stuff like that. Whatever color should go inside of there. I'm assuming it would be the color that you put in the background. But yeah, if you could put that color inside, that'd be great. Yeah, no worries, no rush. Let me see. I was gonna work on that during the stream, like adding or changing around the sprite sheet, but since we're gonna be waiting on that, we got our controls working well. Oh yeah, we were gonna fix this around. This looks super ugly. So with Godot 3.4, they introduced the theme editor, which I haven't really messed around with too much, but I might look into it. I'm gonna watch a quick YouTube video.
Godot 3.
Just see something. Okay. I'm pretty sure you can. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. So yeah, I'm just gonna watch this YouTube video really quick, or just skim through it to see what they've got going on.
A new UI theme editor. The old one was a bit tedious to use and was showing its age, while this one will save you. Hopefully, Godot 3.4 comes with a new UI theme editor.
That's pretty cool, actually. The theme editor. We're gonna make a new theme. Save it in UI. Call it. Call it theme 1.
The old one was a bit tedious to use and was showing its age, while this one will save you hopefully a lot of time when creating UI styles in Godot. In this video, I'm going to show you how it works, the new features, but first, quick look at what is a theme. A theme is a resource you attach to a UI node in the theme category in the inspector, and if I remove it, you're going to see the styles of my interface instantly change. Many go back to the default, and I have a few custom styles on some of the nodes that stay like this dark panel background. Here is what happens if I restore the theme. I only attached it to the lesson panel, and all the nodes in the scene get those default styles. You can have a look at this interface here. It has some folding, some scroll bars, etc. All the styles, the fonts, etc. are provided by the theme. So here's how it works. When you select a node, typically the root of your user interface can go to the theme in the inspector and right-click, create a new theme resource. So here it resets to some default styles. You click the resource to open the editor. Now I expand the editor with the icon in the bottom right, and by default, you get a preview like the old one of many components, UI nodes that Godot provides. So you can see how they will look by default. And on the right, you have a new column that allows you to override, to replace the default themes. The way you do it, because every game uses a different set of UI nodes, is by overriding select classes. For example, we have the button here, say we want to change it. So we're going to click the plus icon there at the top right of the interface, and we're going to double click button to add it. By default, the properties do not appear to not clutter your inspector and the resource. You can manually override just the ones that you need, or you can click override all to override them all. For the button, for example, we can change the styles. I'm going to put in a default font that I prepared. I'm going to click the plus icon there at the top right of the interface, and we're going to double click button to add it. By default, the properties do not appear to not clutter your inspector and the resource. You can manually override just the ones that you need, or you can click override all to override them all. For the button, for example, we can change the styles. I'm going to put in a default font that I prepared here. So the text font into the default font slot, which will make everything more legible for you in the video. So you have two places where you can change the resources, like before in the inspector, right? Or you can also have this focus view where you have common tabs for all of the types of nodes that you can choose. I'm going to override the normal style of the button with a new style box flat. This is a flat colored background. click it and change the color. I have a plugin here that gives us our color palette. And there you go. You can see instantly the button's preview changes on the left. Now, if I hover over the element, because we haven't changed the other properties, we do get the default style. So I'm going to click hover, new style box flat, click to edit it, and then set a lighter background color. So when you hover, you can see instantly you get the result, right? You can change many properties, like give some margin to the box, to put some padding around the text, all those kinds of things. But that's a bit beyond the scope of this video. What I wanted to show you is how you add properties to the theme. You have a new interface to manage the theme items. So if you want to do some cleanup, you can click the icons there to just remove stuff that you don't use in the theme. That allows you to keep it simple, basically. You can also add new types in there, just like you can do with the plus button. And I want to show you a different thing now. It's if we add another type of note, say the label, you want to have a particular font for it, right? Now you can use the drop-down menu to switch between just the nodes that you override in your theme. So that makes things a lot simpler than it was before. Now I'm going to go back to my lesson panel and use the theme I prepared. So I'm going to clear the selection and click and drag the GDScript app theme here. So now you can see the styles change instantly, and well, this is done through overriding some of the parts like the progress bar, the V-scroll bar, and those kinds of things. And you can see that others are not, like the toggle buttons, which we don't use yet, the line edit and those kinds of things. So you can really build things little by little. The top left and hover over styles until it looks good. You can script right in your browser without the complexity of the Godot engine. It will be free and open source thanks to the community.
Okay, so that video didn't really help us, but it is a cool feature. I don't think we're gonna use it just because our game isn't too it isn't UI intensive. We could just manipulate each of these styles ourselves. So let's see what adjustments we can make here. There's one thing I'd like to see. There's some decent pixel art UI that we can probably grab. Oh shit, man. You know, I was talking about this with Chev the other day. Um, I remember being subscribed to him, but for some reason, the next time I viewed his YouTube page, I was unsubscribed. So I feel like, I don't know, if YouTube, or depending on how you subscribe to them, sometimes you'll lose it. So I doubt someone actually unsubscribed from you. It's just that sometimes I don't know, it doesn't save or something. But damn, that sucks, man. Actually, am I subscribed to you? There you go, you got 98 now. But yeah, it is weird. Because I know I followed some people, or I've subscribed to some people, and then next time I check, they're not there. I think we're going to stick to this UI, and then maybe we can use this UI for our, our sliders and stuff. But the thing is, if we use this, then we'd have to stay consistent. This looks kind of good too. Gonna download it. I'll download this one for sure. Yeah. Oh hell yeah, thanks man. Yeah, that's perfect. Alright, so we'll work on that next. I'm gonna see what we could do with our UI here. Honestly, it doesn't look terrible. I'll just update this though, so we have something more consistent here. And then I'll try, since we have these two new UI files, I'll try them out too. Let me open this with GIMP. Yeah, if you can do that with the lamps, that'd be great too. Alright, so we have this for our UI here, and then we have, what is this? Probably won't use that. And then we have this, which I think this looks pretty good. We can, I wonder if we should separate them into individual files. We might not have to. Which one do I like the most? We need something for like selection. You might want it to use maybe this one for selection. I really like this one for some reason. Yeah, we'll use this one. Export it. Pixel art UI borders, and for this one we're gonna have to separate into a sprite sheet, and we're probably not going to use any of this except for these, so I put it into its own file. And honestly, we're just gonna use this one and then maybe this black one here, maybe actually this one and this one. I'll save that for later. Resource. Pretty sure it's called a style box. Style box texture. Call this pixel art. Oh, let's see. I believe this is a style box texture. New viewport, new mesh, new image texture. I believe it's an image texture. I might be wrong there though. It is just a texture, but how do we edit it? Oh, okay. It's right there. What the hell? What just happened? Alright, so that looks pretty good. Let me see if we want to copy more of these. I think we wanted to use this one for the selection, or maybe even this one. They both look pretty nice. Let's make one more. We'll call this select. Now that I've made that one, I'm starting to like this one more. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna think what we could do is we'll duplicate this. Name this to 2. Edit this one. And this one will just move everything down. Oh, I think we were 1 pixel off for the first one. Or unless maybe this one's just bigger. Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, so 1 looks like that, 2 looks like that. Alright, thanks, Sparky. So what we could do is make our default one look like... Wait, do we have an animation for when they're selected? Probably not, just because we switch to the scene almost immediately, so it doesn't really matter. Let's try this out. It should have already changed on normal, but it didn't just yet. Maybe because we have theme 1 set here. Let me try. Honestly, maybe that's where theme comes into clutch, where if we put it into the theme here, it would make our lives a little easier. But it doesn't seem like it's working on our normal render. Let me try running it, maybe. Nope. Oh, technically we are hovering over it, so maybe that's why. No, nothing yet. Hover, pressed, disabled. Yeah, normal should work. Maybe there's something else we're missing. Icon. Let's try editing it in the theme here. There we go. So yeah, normal should look like this now, but for some reason, it isn't happening here. But if we... Let me try removing this. Seems like our buttons never update. Let's put our panel here. So yeah, it works with our panel here. Maybe your buttons use something else. Let's see. Oh, it uses a new style box. If we were to edit it and add the texture. Let's try adding a new button, see what happens there. Okay, so it works here. You know what I think we did? I believe what we did with these buttons is that we made them transparent, if I'm not mistaken. No, we didn't. There has to be something we did. Is it because it's black? No, I don't think so. Alright, we'll just remake all of them. You know what I will do too? For now, we'll mess around with this new theme thing. Theme one. We're gonna want to increase the size here. scale up the size here. I don't think there is. So either we're gonna have to scale it up with the file itself, or could keep it the way it is too. It's not really noticeable. Yeah, we'll increase the scale. So I mean, by default, it's going to be 6 times smaller. Let me see if there's a better UI out there. Maybe something with like a similar style, but just not pixel art. Something like this would be pretty cool. No. Alright, yeah, I think we're just gonna stick with the pixel art. That looks pretty cool too. Alright, what I'll do is, I think what we could do is just scale this up. We might have to edit the files just a bit. What the hell? No, that's not what we wanted. Let me try linear. I don't know if that'll fix it. So we still want it to look like, I don't know why, but let's try canceling all of that. Keep aspect. What's strange is that, oh wait, no, never mind. It's true to the size there. So this is a huge file. Maybe we'll probably want to like separate these images. The only two that I'm mainly concerned with is probably this one and this one. So let's see. This one looks pretty cool too. No, we messed up somewhere. So for some reason, it's showing us the default preview from our theme editor, but we don't want to look at that. Strange, strange. Wait, let me restart the show. There we go. This is what we wanted to see. Oh, I guess you can select them through here. I didn't realize. So for some reason it's stretching or like scaling with the size here. Not sure why. It's so much easier with panels. You know what it might be? It might be because we have this label here. I mean this default style here. Let's get rid of it. No, it's still set to this max size for some reason. I'm assuming it's because our files are so large, or like this. This is a really huge image. Let me see. We put in our default. Very, very strange. The only one that does seem to kind of work is this, the one we just made, but it's not working how I want it to. And yeah, I think we are bound to like this 500. No, it's not. It might be because of these values here. They should all be 0. Fill checkbox. So yeah, apparently buttons have like this minimum size, and it's kind of hard to, I guess, manipulate them. We might want to make our own buttons if this is really going to be an issue. I think for now we're just not going to mess around with them. We'll keep the UI the way it is. Alright. Honestly, I'm kind of tired. I might just end the stream here. Let's see. Yeah, so I think the next thing we're gonna do is work on adding all of this new furniture and like maybe randomizing where we place it, but I don't feel like doing that at the moment because we're still gonna have to edit this into like a proper sprite sheet maybe. So yeah, I'll save that for another stream. Thanks for watching, everyone. Where did my OBS go?